Hey guys, Jamin here with another match between OGSMC and I am Losiara. Let's get this name tag up there. Awesome, awesome sauce, awesome sauce. And so Losiara being a total baller, winning game number one. Spoiler alert! After the fact, boom, gotcha. Who cares? I care. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. And look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's so pro right there. No, that's just the old hold control and swipe your finger along the keyboard and be totally baller. Overlord going out to scout on Metalopolis. This is the epic Overlord scout. I am Luciera, just checking out what's going on over here. And let's check out these guys' APM in the beginning of the game. Look at that, 300 APM. Oh, doing so much. He's doing so much mining and so much, droning. And he's going to make an extractor. And he's going to cancel the extractor. And, man, he's got 300. And look at this MC with 300. Oh, man, battling it out with the APM. Whoever wins this fight with the most APM at the beginning is usually the one who's going to win the game. That is probably not going to happen now because I said that. So it looks like Losiara is going to lose this game due to my knock on wood prediction. Let's check it out. Income tab, super duper fun. Let's go back to production. So a gateway on the way now. And Losiara at 15, still nothing. Probably going to go for a hatchery, 15 hatch maybe. There is the drone going out, and OGSMC going to check out what's going on. Still at 15, not producing anything. Looks like he's looking to expand, but that's going to be denied by the probe. And now the drone is attacking the probe. Just absolutely going to be brutal and stopping this hatchery. And now I am Losiara did throw down his extractor and spawning pool, so was a good thing from MC to stop that. Just be annoying and absolutely harass that. The gateway is down as well as the cyber core. See, when I do that kind of harass, that is when my money starts shooting through the roof. But MC, a good enough player with how's that APM doing? Yeah, there you go, 300 APM. That's a decent, it's okay. That is when his money does not falter because he knows exactly how to do it and use those hotkeys that we know all so much about. And so MC getting a really good read on exactly what's going on. Spawning pool down, extractor down. Second extractor, not yet, only one extractor. Pulling guys off after the 100 gas. Gonna get that extra 104 gas, maybe go for a lair, maybe go for speed. There's the speed coming out. Couple Zerglings on the field, and exactly at this moment, MC is just taking over the watchtowers. But the Zerglings are splitting up, gonna be attacking this watchtower, and the probe does see that, so he's gonna try to run out of here. Running with his Zergling brethren. This is not the probe's dream to run like gazelles across the plains with Zerglings, not where they want to be. This zealot gonna be hanging out here, gonna try to stop any kind of Zergling opening pressure. Pylon does go down, and a zealot with a sentry backing it up, gonna be able to stop any kind of one Zergling scout. Bunch of Zerglings. Just look at all these Zerglings all over the map. I mean, you'd see most players would have them all clumped up in one group and just clicking around, 4 Zerglings checking out. But really, he had all these Zerglings going around checking out all the areas, looking for any proxy pylons, wants to check out what's going on, looking for that Nexus timing. That Nexus is wanting to go down, so the exact opposite is going on now. These Zerglings trying to deny the Nexus timing, and the Nexus does go down, and Losiara does see this pretty easily. Still only one gateway, and surprisingly, that's a single gateway. Losiara could easily just start pumping Zerglings with speed and just absolutely try to take this out. But the gateway now going up as well. The problem is he hasn't seen if there's only one gateway. He's under the assumption that there's probably more. Twilight Council going down right here in the corner. Probably the hardest spot to spot with an Overlord. Overlord coming in from this angle is going to go over here first. Overlord coming in from here is going to go over this way. And Overlord coming from this side is going to have to cross over your expansion, behind your expansion here, and then go to the Twilight Council. The Twilight Council pretty well hidden. The tech choice is very well hidden. Might be seeing some Dark Templars. Might just be seeing some early Blankstalker. Looks like 3 gateways now. On 2 base. As well, there's the Dark Templar Shrine. Dark Templars coming out, going to be on the field. Going to be an opening, and MC knowing that what's going on, seeing that there is no There's a lot of sentries out, getting accounts, so not feeling too worried about any kind of attack. 18 Zerglings are coming out, and Roaches being pushed across the Losiara. Going to be doing a big push with all these units. The Roaches are waddling across the field, and the Zerglings that are spawning now are going to be catching up to them very easily. And the Zerglings just going to go check out what's going on here. These sentries in a really nice position, going to be able to wall off this whole area with force fields and stop any kind of aggression. The Zerglings pulling got to keep those sentries back behind this wall. And the Roaches now coming out. A couple Roaches going to target fire the pylon, and the sentries now from MC in a really great spot. That pylon goes down, does depower that warp gate. A really brilliant force field. Going to do the exact same thing as that pylon was and wall off that area. And the two force fields now are down again, splitting off this force even more. These Roaches not able to do all the damage they want. Now getting in, going to be running up into the main, going to see that Dark Shrine. Does he see it? Oh, what did I do? I hit back. All right, we're just gonna watch that again because it's so awesome. And we're just gonna watch from Losiara's cam as he just gets these units up here. These units are coming in. And do they see the Dark Shrine? They do not see. There it is. He does see the Dark Shrine now. The Dark Shrine is revealed. Is going to try to snipe this pylon up here. Where are the Dark Templar? Any Dark Templar out on the field as of yet? One Dark Templar coming out. Going to be using that Dark Templar to help clean up this fight. And man, just amazing force field usage. Just absolutely denying any kind of Zergling assault. And that Dark Templar now cleaning up this attack. Throwing down pylon, walling in those Roaches, not letting them get out. And Losiara now getting 2 Spore Crawlers in his area. I don't know if there's going to be another Spore Crawler here. Probably going to see a Spine Crawler go down as well. Spore Crawler, Spine Crawler, really good at dealing with this Dark Templar. So the Dark Templar harassment has been shown. A Photon Cannon is now down here as well. Another Gateway taking the place of that pylon. And just absolutely just walling this off really nicely. That excellent force field usage, just denying those Zerglings from doing any kind of damage, and this Dark Templar now coming out over here. This Dark Templar hanging out, gonna be attacking this this Queen, but saying, "Oh no, I know exactly what's gonna happen. My Dark Templar is gonna be spotted by this Warhammer." No, he does taunt him in with the non-hold position. Dark Templar taunts him in with the Zerglings, and then brings him into detection and gets rid of him. Surprisingly, not a single Overseer for Losiara, but MC does have this expansion done, does see that the 3rd expansion is up, and a single Zergling checking out when the next expansion will come, as well as an Overlord hanging out over here. So Overlord's all over the map, but still no Overseer, so we can't really attack yet until he gets that Overseer. Blink on the way, Protoss ground level, weapons level 1 on the way, and another Photon Cannon on the way, so MC really kind of walling in here. Gonna see what he probably expecting some kind of Mutalisk play, but Lair is now on the way. 20 game seconds till those are in, and these do not have Blink yet. Blink is not yet researched, and using that force field to try to save those Stalkers and doing a really good job. Losiara just doing a really good job of keeping MC in his base, not letting him get out. And now Blink is going to be complete, and Protoss ground level 1 is on the way, and going to be trying to take over this expansion. And look at these Overlords, just absolutely looking for any kind of strange thing. This is the wall of scouting Overlords. As long as he did see the Dark Templar, so not worried about a Void Ray, not worried about any kind of anti-air. Just absolutely amazing spread. Like, is he looking for a drop? Like, which is, you barely see drops in Protoss versus Zerg. But the Overlord's just in an absolutely phenomenal position, giving him absolutely beautiful coverage of this units. And the Zerglings running in here, going to see this expansion, going to see the timing of it, going to see the 2 Photon Cannons, and this might be the signal for Losiara to move out or just grab another expansion of his own. He has been ahead in expansion this whole game. Every time that MC grabs his own expansion, Losiara just grabs another. And now MC is going to be doing a push with Blink Stalkers and +1 attack, going for +2 attack, as well as he chrono boosting that out. I don't see it. Where is it? Nope, not chrono boosting quite yet. Does have a little bit high chrono boost, but I mean, this is MC. Who am I to criticize anyone who has won the GSL Code S twice? It's absolutely beautiful play. Look at that chrono boost there. Man, the man is a mind reader. And 97, 98, 99, 100. Ha! I found flaws in MC's play. That is my greatest failure, I guess. Not really that big a deal. MC could bring me to school any day of the week. And so Losiara now with 3 overlords checking it out over here. And MC with the blink stalkers. Just kind of roaming around the map, getting kind of a feel for how the map is. Zergling kind of hanging out in a weird spot. Where's that Nidus Worm? Nidus Worm, I didn't even realize coming out. Zergling's in the back, and a bunch of stalkers being warped in. Zergling's coming out. The probe going in to be the sacrificial probe to check out what's going on. Not that many. Oh, no, never mind. There are 2 more pages of Zerglings to go, and a bunch of Zerglings now, one at a time, funneling in, and only going to get the drones on gas, it looks like, while the rest of these just get cleaned up. Really good response by MC. While, on the meantime, Losiara getting the attack over here. Is there any kind of overseers? 0 overseers. Might want to just warp in a couple, whoa, throwing some pylons in. Gonna wall this off. These, if you don't have sentries, just put force fields down, but you got 100 minerals, throw down a couple pylons, because you are now supply blocks. And so those DT's doing a really good job. 5 kills on this one. 5 kills on that one, and 5 kills on that stalker. Look at all these stalkers, really just absolutely brutal. 2 attack upgrades on those. How are they doing over here? Losiara having 0 attack upgrades on his Zerglings and 1 attack upgrade on his range attack for ground units. That a couple Zerglings are burrowed back here in the creep. And this wall of, what a weird wall of stalkers, checking out what's going on. This stalker gonna blink out of there, and I am Losiara just run around with these speedlings trying to hold on. When you get speedlings in this many, they really do start looking like a flock of like moths or something. Those Zerglings now coming in. Overseer is in position to check out what's going on. A bunch of force fields gonna stop all those Zerglings from being able to attack this army. Is gonna allow him to snipe the expansion and then just back right out of there. Those absolutely beautiful force fields. Zergling's doing a counterattack down into the expansion. A couple zealots here to deal with this. Gonna be rounding back into the third. It looks like right into third. Gonna run right by that. Gonna try to snipe this, but a Colossus on the field gonna deal with these Zerglings really easily. Zerglings so little, very little, not very effective when you have to deal with this many. A couple Zerglings burrowed here, but there is an observer overhead. Going to allow them to be seen. And now here comes the Mutal Ball. Man, I am doing a terrible job of watching the tech patterns. These units are just appearing on the field, and I am doing an absolutely horrible job. Mutalists with 0 attack upgrades, fighting blank stalkers, not the place you want to be. These blank stalkers could get one more final volley off, but no. A couple more Zerglings coming in to keep MC on his toes, keep him everywhere. But so far, MC is multitasking amazingly, keeping his stalkers in his main. Here comes Mutalist, going to try to do something again. MC's stalkers are in position. Oh no, the Mutalists are attack moving into the stalkers, and this might be Losiara's GG. Just absolutely forgetting his Mutalists, deciding that it was okay, and throwing some Zerglings into the main, clear up some pylons. And there's a lot of Mutalists to just throw away. And now this Death Ball is starting to get really big. And he still has 2 mining bases, while Losiara, these mining patches are pretty much gone. 2 Dark Templar are on the way. Let's see the Harvesters, 77 Harvesters to 55. And still attack level 3 on the way. More Mutalists being made. This Mutaball trying to be created again. But now that these Colossus are in, there's 2 of them at least. How many other Colossus are on the field? Looks like only 2. 3 Dark Templar in this army mix as well. 24 Stalkers and 3 Sentries. And the food difference looks like Losiara is favored, but keep in mind that 20 of those looks like about 15 of those are drones. Now all of a sudden this 15 food difference is pretty much equal in army size. 2 observers are out in the field to watch, and 1 overseer. 105 Zerglings and 18 Mutalists are not exactly the counter you want when you're fighting a Stalker Colossus Ball. Is there any kind of Banelings on the way? Or nope, Zerg Attack Flyers level 2 on the way. Gonna try to make those Mutalists do that much more damage, because every attack upgrade not only increases the Muta's main attack, but also increases the Glaive Worm bounce. and MC now taking out these whatchamacallit, spore crawlers, excuse me. Wow. And wow, a bunch of Zerglings now doing a counterattack here. Do not want to fight in these. Gonna try to pick off these Colossus with the Mutalisks. The blink on the Stalkers does not able to pick off those Stalkers. A bunch of Zerglings trying to run in here. The thing about Colossus Stalker is you can only can be in so many places at once, and now these Stalkers are fighting these Mutalisks, and the Mutalisks are to see that there are really no wow, look at that. The Mutalisks now trying to focus down these cannons and are going to now flee, but so many Mutas getting lost. You got to wonder if that's useful. The Blinks now blinking in here, going to try to do another attack on this other base, another pylon, and a Templar Archives going down. So you're going to have Colossus and High Templar, and now going to try to snipe the expansion. 3 photon cannons are being built. Is he going to be able to snipe this expansion? Looks like he's going to be able to. These Lings are able to get out of there. Does he have Hive Tech? 0 Hive Tech as of yet, so those cracklings are those are not, but they do have 1 attack and 1 armor, taking out that expansion quite quickly. The High Templar or Templar Archives now done. High Templar are able to be built, and drones now transferring to this 4th base, and so Losiara now in a spot of trouble. Look at this giant death ball now moving out. The Zerglings now coming out here to do another run by. There are photon cannons everywhere, forcing MC to have to come back, leaving only a couple units out here. Colossus and Zealots and Sentries. The Mutalisk ball could come up here, but no, these Zerglings are now in the mineral line, and the probes are dealing with this. A single Dark Templar here to fight these, and MC is just going to powerhouse through. He says, I got Stalkers with 3 attack upgrades and 1 armor, and a Colossus. What are you going to do about it with only Zerglings and Mutalisks? I know who's going to win this base race, especially when I have Dark Templar defending my main. Is there an Overseer? No Overseers on the way. High Templar, Psionic Storm is on the way. Where are the High Templar warping in? I don't see where they're warping in. Must be up here-ish? I don't know. I don't know where he warped those High Templar in. Not a big deal. MC just saying, base race, you got it. My specialty. And so now High Templar being warped in, and Archon being morphed in here. A couple more Archons morphing in as well. Gonna deal with this really easily. The Dark Templar now, because they're not as useful. Gonna have to Zerglings and Mutalisks gonna be countered by these Archons. Look at that. An Archon sitting in here looking pretty. Gonna clump up these Mutalisks and these Zerglings so much splash damage. All those Zerglings going down because they're clumping up that much, and the magic boxing these Mutalisks over the Archons. A couple Stalkers here to deal with this, and wow, Losiara just doing a really good job. But MC now cleaning up the last of the few buildings. These Roachwarren, an Extractor, these Spore Crawlers, and a hatchery in the back here before he is revealed, trying to just win this base race. And now MC going to be running all the way back to his main, trying to just clean this up, and then go kill the rest of the units. A Zealots and Colossus now here to kill this Extractor. A couple Stalkers here dealing with these units, and it looks like he might find the hatchery. There's the hatchery, going to be spotted now, and these Zerglings hanging out here. Where are the drones? There are the drones here at his base. Not a great place. And Losiara GG's as the hatchery dies. And MC taking that win with a base trade. Kind of a dirty win, but still a win, and wins are wins, and that's how you win. Wins. I wish I could say something like prophetic and awesome after the time. Anytime I said something semi-prophetic and awesome, but if I could just follow it up with outstanding commentary, that would be the best. And so that's game number 2. Looks like it's tied 1-1 in this best of 3. So the person who wins the next game is going to continue on in the MLG. And if you know anything about who actually won or who the final players were, you might know who won this game. You would know who won this game, but no worries, because I'm going to cast them because they are epic and awesome. And MC versus Losiara, how could you not want that game? So guys, stay classy.